Kembali lagi bersama dengan sebuah game baru. Iya, ini adalah Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Gue sebelumnya belum tahu ini game tentang apa Stanley Parable itu. Dulu saya sempat mendengar berita tentang game ini. Kalau nggak salah itu tahun 2010-an atau mungkin sebelumnya. Dan kali ini ada added content dan banyak orang merekomendasikan bahwa game ini cukup bagus. Jadi gue merasa tertarik untuk mencobanya. Dan ya, mari kita luangkan waktu sebentar untuk bermain game ini. Dan ini adalah first impression saya terhadap game tersebut. Oke, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Let's go and play. Yuk. Oke, it's time to play. Gue cuma melihat trailernya sekilas. Kita kayaknya bermain sebagai Stanley mungkin, Stanley atau siapapun namanya. Dan kita bekerja sebagai seorang pekerja. David Warden. Please choose a screen and subtitle language. Yeah. English, please. Confirm. Have you played Stanley Parable before? No, belum pernah. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Ya, kira-kira segini. Sebentar. Cek ini dulu. Cek display dulu. Please enter the current time. Oke, sekarang itu 3:57. Ya. Accessibility setting can be accessed from the main menu. Oke. Kenapa dia perlu current time ya? Apakah kontennya akan berubah seiring dengan waktu? You are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Begin the game. Oh, terjadi ada paralel universe di dalam situ. Oke, mari kita mulai. Yuk. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. Press
This is
A
the
to
story
skip.
of a man named Stanley.
Oke. Namanya Stanley, benar.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee
Nomor
number
427.
427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
Oke.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
What?
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley
Kerjaan boring banget ya. Tapi Stanley-nya senang-senang aja.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Okay.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Okay.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oke, ini sekarang kita bisa bergerak. Alright. Oke, mari kita lihat dulu. Kita ada di meja 427. Ada satu mug I hate Mondays. Ini rautan pensil, kertas-kertas, isinya apa? Kita bisa baca sih. Sebentar gue baca. Recommendation from the overnight something something. Jadi kayak recommendation letter gitu. Telepon, locker, tidak ada apapun yang bisa kita dapatkan sini. Locker, kotak kuning, ada sebuah box di bawah tapi kita nggak ambil. Sebuah lampu meja belajar, tapi lampu meja belajarnya ditaruh di belakangnya dia. Oke, mari kita keluar ya. Sekarang itu jam 10 di situ. Kosong. 4290. Cuma kalau 428 gua nggak bisa buka.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Kita ke meeting room sekarang, tapi sebelum ke meeting room gua mau cek.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, oke. Naratornya berbicara sesuai dengan apa yang kita lakukan ya. Jadi ini tipe game dengan narator yang dinamis. Dia sedang apa? Dia sedang download sesuatu. Download apakah kamu? Oke, kita akan menuju ke kita 427 kalau nggak salah. Dan ini 437. Oke. Kita ke meeting room. Oke, ada lukisan. Ini sepertinya jendela keluar, tapi kita tidak bisa melihat apa yang ada di luar dari gedung. Mari kita cari-cari lagi. Teman-temannya tak ada, benar-benar kosong ya. Kita percepat sedikit. Semuanya punya mock I hate Mondays. Kosong. 483 di situ. Ada tulisan apa di sana? Something this job nggak jelas apa yang ditulis. Kosong.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, oke. Jadi kita disuruh sama narator kita untuk ke sebelah kiri. Tapi apakah kita mau ke sebelah kiri? Oke. Untuk gameplay kali ini saya akan ikutin semua apa yang narator ini katakan. Oke, let's go. Dia bilang ke kiri. 413 kosong. Ya, meeting room. Tips for
Yet
not
there was
getting
not a
fired.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Reflect. Future was not cost efficient. Push for funding. R&D. New coffee machine. Hire someone to synergize proper. Paper to synergize. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Hire paper guy. Ini pada pecat-pecat sendiri. Number of slide of this slide. Charts of the same slide depict the same information. Ini kayak apa? Banyolan tentang pekerjaan gitu ya. The Bros Appreciation Minute. You love a boss your boss. Oke, mari kita menuju ke ruangan bosnya. Broom closet. Di mana ruangan
Coming
bos?
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oke, kita naik ke atas. Kita ikuti aja apa yang dikatakan si narator. Right? Executive bathroom, nggak ada. Oke, ini tempat eksekutif. Dia punya wallpaper sendiri ya, dan semua furniture-nya terbuat dari kayu. Mahogany, maybe.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Oke.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, oke. Si Stanley seharusnya nggak tahu kalau misalkan 2845 itu adalah PIN
Stanley
khusus
just sat
dia.
around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Iya, si Stanley nggak bakal tahu. Tapi si naratornya ngasih tahu. Apakah si
2845.
2845. Ya, masukin yang salah-salah dulu.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Oops. Apapun yang kita masukkan ternyata bisa. Oke, kita anggapnya si Stanley nggak tahu apa-apa tentang apa yang narator bilang. Oh, ini di mana nih? Seperti sebuah backstage. Ke bawah? Atas. Oh, ada sebuah elevator.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Akhirnya dia
Why did he
mempertanyakan
feel
pekerjaan
this
dia
now,
apa.
when for years it had never occurred
Karena
to
dia
him?
sendirian,
This
jadi nggak
question
tahu
would
apa
not
yang
go
lagi dipikirin.
unanswered for long.
Nggak tahu mau mikirin apa lagi. Waduh, waduh. Oke.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What? Mind control facility. Ada escape. Oke, kita masuk. Apa ini? Apakah kita suruh mencet sini? Hai narator, apa yang harus kulakukan? Sepertinya kita harus mencet. Kita bisa. Jadi kerjaannya dia cuma neken-neken doang.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oke, kita disuruh ke sebelah sini. Mind control facility. Itu ada kamera. Bisa tekan-tekan nggak? Kayak mereka dikasih kerjaan psikotes gitu.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Okay.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building,
Ada yang
Stanley's
fire.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ada yang fire. Itu ada apa tuh? Ada di sebelah sana. Ada yang areanya ada tulisan biru. Ini kayak dicoret-coret. 2, 3, 4. Ada apa dengan 2, 3, 4? Kayaknya 2, 3, 4 tahu kalau mereka dimonitor. Oke, sekarang kita menuju ke sini. 427 itu dia. Itu tempat kita. Game lagi kosong. Sepertinya nggak ada orang semua. Yep, nothing here. Apa ini? Lift? Naik?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Ini ada elevator untuk naik.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Utterly blind to the world?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do I do that? Facility power kayaknya. What's this? Oh, tombol. Cuman sepertinya ada sesuatu yang harus. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. Itu ada system power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay. That's enough.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Apakah sudah berakhir?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Akhirnya kita keluar. Keluar teman-teman, we are free.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Hey, we got achievement. Itu satu ending. Apakah ada ending lain? Oke. Ya kita cek. Oke, kembali lagi. Tapi kali ini di jam 10, masih jamnya sama. Alright. Oke teman-teman, untuk kali ini kita akan mengikuti kita tidak akan mengikuti semua yang di narator sampaikan. Oke, let's go. Jam 10 ya.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sebentar. Oh, ada sesuatu nih. Ini beda. Ada sesuatu yang beda di sini, tapi gua nggak bisa masukin input. There you go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's go to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge. Ruang tamu.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Coba kita lama-lama di sini.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Coffee nut. Gue bisa lompat gak? Nah, gak bisa. Oh, gue bisa
Stanley
nunduk.
sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Tweet. Oke, jadi kita menantang gamenya. Nggak ada narasi lagi ya. Ting. Oke. Nggak ada lagi. Ayo narator. Tell me what to do. Nggak ada lagi ya. Gua akan nunggu 1 menit lagi. Kalau misalkan nggak ada apa-apa lagi, gua akan diam. Gua akan keluar. Kita coba nunggu 1 menit. Masih tidak ada apa-apa. Nggak ada bisa lihat lagi. Itu ada smoke detector. Dari mana mereka bisa melihat kita dari kamera? Tidak ada kelihatan ada kamera di ruangan ini. Oke, sudah 1 menit berjalan. Kita bisa balik lagi nggak? Nggak bisa. Let's go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oke, kita nggak mau. Let's go to the ball. Ya sebentar, gue pengen lihat yang sebelah kiri ini. Oke, itu kayaknya balik ke ruang meeting ya.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oke, ini kayak ruang arsitektur deh ya. Something like that. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion, will cause death. Oke. Oke. Kita bisa mati di sini. Tapi kita pengen terusin dulu sampai lihat apa yang ada di sekitar sini. Ada 2. Ini mesti pakai access key. Kita jalan.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Siapa? Her. Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting.
Who's she? Who is she? Gak ada lagi apa-apa di sana. Oke, kita lanjut. Box. Ada banyak box. Tetap tidak ada orang. Apa yang terjadi nih? Ini ruangan gelap banget. Kita nggak bisa lihat apapun yang ada di baliknya. Oke, mari kita masuk.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Not going to pick it up. Nope. Gue nggak akan ngambil.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Let me double check. Okay, narrator.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Yet.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yes. Yes. Yes, I
I
am.
can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity
this is
of the
what I
situation?
want.
Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment
What?
so we can educate you properly on
Oh,
safe decision-making
really?
in the real world.
Do you want to
observe
challenge
this
me?
helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What? Practice. Okay.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Oh, itu tadi
Most
kita
medical
seharusnya
professionals
mengucapkan
recommend
itu.
making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to
In-field
test and
exercise.
reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay, let's go.
Welcome back.
Yes.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, Mr. Narrator. Da-da-da-da. Oke.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. Alright. There is a ledge there. Let's go jump. Up. Prop. Gue bisa ke bawah. Gue bisa keluar. Gue mau cek sebentar. Ada lagi nggak di sini? Nggak ada ya. Si naratornya tidak bisa berkata-kata. Hey narator, gue di bawah sekarang. Let's go to loading dock B. Tiba-tiba musiknya ganti. Hey, hi Justin. Okay, something is going on here. I don't know why. Sepertinya ada sesuatu yang terjadi di sini. I have no idea. Oke, kita tunggu sampai musik yang selesai. Let's wait it out until the music finish. What the hell is? Somebody's playing basketball. Ada orang barusan main basket. Yeah, me too. I have never played this game as well. Sepertinya kita harus nunggu di sini sampai musiknya selesai. Penasaran siapa yang akan terjadi. Yeah, I'm curious what will happen if we wait it out until the music finish. Okay, the music seems to be finishing. What? The car just mobilnya menghilang barusan. Nothing. Can I poke on something? No. Doing. Okay, the music seems finishing. Nothing. Oh, you cannot jump. Okay, I'm confused a little bit. Kayaknya gue akan ulangin dulu. Let's start, begin the game again. It's broken indeed.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A
Yes.
measly 5 clicks.
5 clicks.
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How about that?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417? Where's 417? 20 clicks, 417. Mm-hmm. 420. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Ini dia.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. For 10 klik. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, back to door number 437.
437 again.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy machine where? This one?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
What? Again?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Employee 419? Okay.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Gua dikerjain. Copy machine, copy machine, copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Yes.
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was
Narrator
worth
is
5
malicious,
clicks.
bro.
Really now, what were you thinking?
Oke. Gue akan selesaikan dulu untuk kali ini. Thanks again for watching. Ini game benar-benar apa ya? Out of the box, out of ordinary, eksepsional, aneh, dan bikin penasaran. Yang jelas gue pengen tahu ada ending apa aja lagi. Tapi mungkin gue nggak akan mainin semuanya, tapi gue akan paling ngeliatin apa ending-ending yang ada di YouTube. Jadi gue pengen tahu aja apa yang terjadi. Oke, itu dulu untuk kali ini. See you again tomorrow. Mungkin besok gue akan main Hollow Knights atau game yang lain yang udah gue beli khusus buat mudik. Dan gue akan memposting beberapa video lain tentang Elden Ring atau GT7 yang gue sudah siapin untuk sampai ke minggu depan kali ya. Oke, itu dulu untuk kali ini. See you again tomorrow and have a good one. Bye bye.